If you told me last month I'd be fake dating my best friend to help him avoid a clingy ex, I'd have laughed in your face. Now, I'm wondering if I'm the one who needs saving from my own feelings. Please do like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on new episode every week. It all started when Liam sat across from me at lunch looking like someone had told him TikTok was being deleted. Dude, my ex is back in school, and he's coming this way. So naturally, I did what any best friend would do. I grabbed his hand. Ethan, what are you doing? Playing along, I whispered. Trust me. By the time his ex reached our table, I had my arm around Liam's shoulder, like we were auditioning for the next Netflix rom-com. The ex gave me a glare that could curdle milk. Liam mouthed, "Help me," while I tried not to laugh. After the ex left, Liam turned to me. "You just pretended to be my boyfriend." I shrugged. "You're welcome." That was supposed to be the end of it. Spoiler, it wasn't. By last period, the entire school knew. Suddenly, people were smiling at us in the hall like we'd just adopted a puppy together. Liam cornered me at my locker. "You've created a monster." "Correction," I said. "I've created content." And then, like the genius I am, I told him, "We should just commit to the bit, make it believable." Which is how I found myself holding his hand in the library later that week. Purely for the aesthetic, obviously. Except, here's the thing. Holding his hand didn't feel fake at all. And of course, that's when Liam caught me looking at him a little too long. "You okay?" he asked. "Totally," I lied. My heart was beating like it owed me money. The more we pretended, the more it stopped feeling like pretending. Then came the party. And if I'd known what was about to happen, I might have stayed home. He dragged me outside for fresh air. Instead, he just stood there looking at me. "Thanks for, helping me out with all this," he said. My brain was like, "Say something normal." My mouth said, "You smell nice." I wanted to sink into the ground, but he just laughed. And then he stepped closer, like dangerously close. "You're not such a bad fake boyfriend," he said, which was great, until I realized I didn't want to be fake anymore. The next Monday, people were acting like we were the school's new celebrity couple. We couldn't walk 10 steps without someone saying, "Relationship goals." "Dude, you started this. You deal with the fan club," Liam muttered. "Correction," I said. "I nurtured the fan club." By lunch, someone had made us a ship name. Lethon. I wanted to be mad, but also, it kinda slapped. We were still laughing about it when Liam's ex walked past and muttered, "Pathetic." Liam looked ready to throw hands, and I grabbed his arm. Ignore him, or better yet, let's make him jealous. Which is how I ended up feeding Liam a French fry in the most dramatic way possible. Was it over the top? Absolutely. Did I enjoy the way he smiled afterward? Maybe. That night, Liam texted me, "You're insane." I texted back, "You're welcome." We kept up the act, except it was starting to feel less like acting. Then, at basketball practice, I caught myself staring at him like I was in some cheesy teen rom-com. Unfortunately, my friend Jake noticed. "Bro, you're looking at him like he's a pizza." I denied it, obviously, badly. Later, Liam and I ended up at his place for a study session, which really meant watching YouTube and eating chips. At some point, he fell asleep, with his head on my shoulder. I may have forgotten how to breathe for a solid minute. When he woke up, he mumbled, "You're comfortable." "Thanks, I moisturize," I said, because apparently my brain short-circuits around him. The next day, he offered to walk me home. We joked the whole way until it started raining. We ducked under a bus stop shelter, laughing and dripping water everywhere. And then he just looked at me, like really looked at me. My heart was doing backflips, and I didn't even like gymnastics. But before I could say anything, our bus pulled up, and the moment vanished. But in my head, that almost moment kept replaying on a loop. I had no idea if this was still pretend for him, but for me, I was officially in trouble. Things got complicated. Liam started doing little things like saving me a seat in class, remembering my favorite snacks, and I couldn't tell if it was part of the act. At first, my brain was like, this is probably fake. My brain was also like, but what if it's not? Then came the rumor. Apparently, someone saw us kissing behind the gym. Spoiler, we didn't. We both denied it, but no one believed us. Even my mom raised an eyebrow at dinner. Liam thought it was hilarious. Guess we're more convincing than we thought. The teasing would have been fine until Liam's ex decided to expose us. He pulled up some grainy video of us at the bus stop, inches apart in the rain. See, told you they're actually dating, he said. Instead of denying it, Liam just smiled and said, yeah. So, cue me short-circuiting in front of the entire cafeteria. After lunch, I cornered him. Why didn't you deny it? He just shrugged. Because I didn't want to. I walked away, pretending my heart wasn't doing a full rave inside my chest. Things only got weirder when my little sister asked if Liam was my boyfriend now. Maybe, Liam said before I could answer. My sister squealed so loud the neighbors probably heard. Later that night, I found myself staring at my phone, debating whether to text him something real. I chickened out. Instead, I sent him a meme about frogs wearing hats. That, like you, sat in my brain rent-free for the next 48 hours. Then came the school carnival, and apparently couples were encouraged to participate in the three-legged race. We were terrible. At one point, we fell over, and he ended up on top of me. Wow, he said between laughs, you have really nice eyes. That night, I finally texted him, do you ever wish we weren't pretending? Longest typing pause ever. Finally, his reply came through, who says we are? The next day, he met me by my locker, grabbed my hand, and just kissed me. Right there, in the hallway. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't perfect. It was just real. And I loved it. I like you, Ethan, he said, and not in a fake for-show kind of way. Gosh, you guys have no idea how long I waited to hear this. So apparently, turns out, pretending to be someone's boyfriend is the easiest part. Falling for them? That's the real plot twist.